Royal Guards' rare gestures of respect are truly heartwarming and prove that even the most rigid roles have room for compassion. Get ready for a touching lineup of Royal Guards, breaking tradition to share these special acts of humanity. You won't want to miss it. It's the moments where Royal Guards step out of their strict roles that leave the biggest impact. This act of respect was small, but incredibly powerful. The usual discipline was gone in this brief but powerful moment of respect. The Guards' gesture showed that even in a formal role, there's always room for compassion. You'd never expect a Royal Guard to step away from protocol, but this special moment showed just how deeply they can connect with those around them. In a job defined by discipline, this guard's respectful gesture broke through the routine and left everyone watching with a deep sense of admiration. This wasn't just another day on duty. The guard's small but meaningful gesture showed a level of respect you don't often see in such formal roles. For a role so focused on tradition, this act of respect was a powerful reminder that even the most stoic positions have room for heartfelt moments. Usually, Royal Guards are all about keeping it cool and composed, but this special act of respect was a touching departure from the norm.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
It's amazing to witness a guard step outside their usual stoicism to offer a moment of respect like this, a simple yet powerful display of humanity. When Royal Guards break their usual character, it's for a reason. This moment of respect was beautiful departure from the typical routine, full of meaning. This brief but meaningful gesture of respect was enough to break through the rigid traditions and show us a glimpse of the person behind the uniform. It's not every day that a Royal Guard breaks character, but this act of respect was special enough to deserve that momentary pause in tradition. You can feel the respect in the air when a guard steps out of their stoic role to acknowledge someone. This was a moment of true connection. It's the small acts of kindness and respect that make the biggest impact, and this Royal Guard's break from routine was one of those unforgettable moments. Royal Guards are known for their discipline, but in this moment, that discipline gave way to something much more personal and meaningful. When a guard breaks from their strict role, you know something important is happening. This moment of respect showed just how much can be said without words. In a position where emotion is rarely shown, this special moment of respect stood out in the best way possible. It was a brief but powerful connection. The guard's stoicism melted away in this brief but special moment of respect, proving that even in the most formal roles, humanity shines through. This respectful gesture wasn't just a break in routine, it was a heartfelt acknowledgement that left everyone watching feeling moved. In a job where maintaining composure is key, this guard's decision to step outside the routine for a moment of respect was both surprising and heartwarming. For a role so rooted in tradition, this gesture of respect was a powerful reminder that even in the most formal settings, there's room for meaningful connections. The guard broke their usual routine for just a moment, but that moment of respect carried so much weight. It's rare to see, but unforgettable when it happens. A small pause in the usual routine, but a big impact. This guard's respectful gesture showed just how much humanity there is behind the uniform. It's not often that royal guards show emotion, but when they do, it's for moments like this. The respect in this gesture spoke volumes without a single word. Breaking character isn't something you expect from a royal guard, but in this moment, it was the perfect way to show respect. A simple act, but deeply meaningful.
It's going to be really entertaining for him, I hope. Hopefully.
Yes! 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 Oh my god, I can't believe we did it. You're awesome.
This respectful gesture broke through the usual routine and left a lasting impression. It's moments like these that remind us of the humanity behind the role. This wasn't just another day on duty. The guard's respectful gesture made it clear that this moment was different, one filled with connection and humanity. Even in a role built on tradition, there's always room for a moment of respect. The guard's break from routine was brief but deeply heartfelt. This small gesture of respect showed that even in the most formal roles, there's always a person behind the uniform. It's a simple moment, but it meant so much. It's amazing to see the guard break character for just a moment to offer a respectful gesture like this. It's rare, but when it happens, it's unforgettable. In a role that demands composure, this royal guard's brief break in character was a refreshing reminder that respect and kindness can shine through in any setting. It's moments like these that show royal guards are more than just their duties. This respectful gesture broke the usual formality and left a lasting impression. A simple but powerful break in routine. The guard's respectful gesture wasn't just about duty, it was about showing that even in the most disciplined roles, there's always room for humanity. It's not every day you see a royal guard break character, but when they do, it's usually for a reason. This act of respect was a beautiful departure from their usual formality. This moment of respect was brief, but incredibly meaningful. The guard stepped out of their stoic role for just a second, but that second carried more weight than any routine could. There's something powerful about seeing a guard step away from duty, even if just for a moment, to offer a gesture of respect like this. It's truly moving. You'd never expect a royal guard to break routine, but this respectful gesture was too genuine to hold back. That small nod held a world of meaning and left everyone watching moved. They're trained to stay composed no matter what, but this guard couldn't hold back a heartfelt smile. It was a brief moment of kindness, and it meant everything to those who saw it. It's rare to see a guard step outside of protocol, but in this moment, the guard's quiet act of respect spoke louder than words. Simple, powerful, and unforgettable. They normally hold an unbreakable stance, but for a second, this guard showed a deeply respectful gesture. That brief pause said so much more than words ever could. In a job where emotions are rarely shown, this guard's gentle nod was unexpected and beautifully sincere. The depth of respect in that one act was felt by everyone. They're expected to be stoic, but this guard made an exception just this once. That small, respectful gesture was a touching reminder of the humanity behind the uniform. Royal Guards aren't known for breaking character, but here, compassion took over. That subtle glance of respect spoke volumes and left an impact on everyone who witnessed it. It's easy to forget there's a person behind that rigid stance, but this guard's respectful gesture was a reminder. That simple act was full of kindness and connection. This wasn't just a break in character, it was a powerful moment of respect. The guard's genuine expression revealed a rare glimpse of their compassionate side.